just so you know, they have bars out here that are dedicated to teams. Like there's a Giants bar, Redskins bar, and all the transplants go. We don't have a Jet bar in town because they're afraid of the fans. We've actually ransacked every bar. Sound familiar or not?
Hey, that's nice.
Right?
Nice.
Right?
Maybe we get Big Man back there to buy us one. Open up as a bar.
You guys have the money?
Yeah, George Wallace. Maybe.
Right? Oh, you meant George Wallace.
Yeah, George.
I thought you meant Kris Jenkins.
No, he's making bank.
There you go. So you're out here as a fan. Are you working with the promotion a little bit?
Nah, man. Well, we're doing the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
So we're out here
right.
with that a little bit. And I'm just a pure boxing fan. I love it. It's one of my passions, and I'm excited to see one of the. Hopefully, this can be my Tommy Hearns, Ray Leonard for my era.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a great fight, something controversial. Get me a good rematch back in there. I want to see it again. And I hope it's worth that. I think these guys are going to put a great show.
What's the best fight you've been at in person? Nothing memorable?
Nothing memorable. I was at the Zab Judah Mayweather. That was exciting for
memorable?
4 rounds. Yeah, it was definitely memorable. Definitely memorable.
Because everyone jumped in the ring and started beating the crap out of each other. That was memorable.
Exactly.
On the bad side.
Exactly. It was entertaining. I give you that much. The Paul Williams Winky right. Paul put on the show for us.
Right. I think this may be your fight. This may be your chance to.
I'm hoping so.
I was here for the Tyson fight when the entire arena exploded and everyone ran out around the MGM and we were all ducking for cover because they were shooting off champagne corks, as they said.
Nice.
Yeah. Kris Jenkins sits down with us as well. He's got a coffee.
No, tea.
Tea?
I'm allergic to coffee.
Is that right?
Yeah, I found that out.
All right. You know that I won't say it, but Bart was saying you were getting something to eat. I think he was throwing out the funnies.
No, he has jokes, but I'm going to be honest
with you.
No,
I thought you was getting something.
No, you need to tell somebody thank you. You need to tell Jerry Madeline thank you.
Okay.
I know he works with you all, but I would not have done this interview because my wife is ready to go shopping.
Oh.
And y'all about to get me beat up, but he's the only reason I said, okay, look, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do this interview. But
all right, I'm going to be the first one to ask you this, and this might be the end of the interview. You're a big dude. Did you hear about this? Is there a guy on the Eagles who got the Rex Ryan lap band? There's an NFL player. I got to find the name. It came out today that someone on the Eagles got the lap band surgery. It's like unbelievable.
While he's playing?
Well, yeah, he's still an active player. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Not actually while he was on the field. It just happened like in the last 2 days. Let me see if I can find his name.
That doesn't sound safe.
Right?
Max Gene Gillis.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Max Gene Gillis.
The offensive lineman?
I think so.
Yep.
That's amazing. I don't understand how
he's a backup, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you play them this year? You're going to go right for the stomach.
Preseason.
Right.
Oh, see, that's something I probably say, look, man, just go stand on the sideline. Let that thing heal. Like, don't do that because then if something happens to him, I'm going to feel bad.
That's amazing, man. Whatever happened to good old running?
Hey, some people can't stop eating. I'm saying it's an issue for me as well.
Hey,
I can't. I like food.
Jets are into fitness. Eagles aren't. Look at Andy Reid. Look at Rex. Rex is trying. He's given up.
I mean, look.
Andy hides it with the Hallelujah shirts, right? The never seen so many flowers in my life.
Hey, look, they generate more heat than cayenne pepper. I'm saying, so those hot and loud shirts that Rex wears, they can make you burn fat real easily.
Absolutely. Kris Jenkins, Bart Scott from the Jets with us. All right, let's get into the fight a little bit. So, I don't even know how many fights you've been to. Are you, along the same lines as Bart, where this could be like the best fight you've ever seen? Have you been to great fights before?
This is my fourth. The most memorable fight I've been to, I was at the Mayweather Judah debacle as well. Yeah. And honestly, I'm hoping that this is a great fight. I mean, when you go to fights, and nowadays because of the politics and the money in it, sometimes it's a little bit hit or miss. And I'm a true fan of the sport. I mean, I've always liked the old school fights when you saw those guys go at it and they beat each other. I mean, literally to death. Like
15 rounds.
And right, and now you want that. I mean, this is the first fight I've brought my wife to. I hope it is because I want it to be a good experience for her.
I want a Casamayor, Diego Corrales type fight. I want something that's going to make me stand on my feet.
Oh, absolutely.
I want a Margarito Cotto. I want a war. I want guys that's willing. I want to see two guys forget about the politics. I want to see guys lay it on the line for greatness. I want to see somebody dare to be great tomorrow.
Yep. I've seen it many times. I've been here since '96 covering boxing, and there's been some unbelievable fights in the past, and maybe we get that down the road. If Shane loses this one and Mayweather moves on. Actually, I think either guy's going to get Pacquiao.
I think Shane against Pacquiao will be an exciting fight. I don't think it'll go past 7 because both guys are engaging fighters and both of those guys are hit. I'm gonna hit you back. But I think Floyd would destroy Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is as long as it's blood. I want blood. I want blood. That's it. I'm paying for blood.
Well, and the one thing we're missing now in boxing, unfortunately, because the little guys are great, and the 168s are great, and there's great fighters from like 135 up to 175 are the heavyweights. You guys could be heavyweight boxers, if you want. If you want to get
super heavyweight, man.
But that is the one.
Jokes.
Yeah,
I think they should split the division up, man. There's no way Klitschko should be fighting a guy like Chris Bird.
Why not?
That's come on, man. You have weight classes for it. Yeah.
220 pounds. You know what? David Hayes is going to fight eventually. He's going to fight one of the Klitschkos.
He ain't gonna get his braids knocked straight.
I don't know if he will.
How much does Klitschko weigh?
They're about
6'6".
They're 6'6", 245. David Hayes 222.
Yeah, but you got to think when those guys walk around. What do you walk around at when he's not training?
You know what? I don't think they get gigantic. And I didn't mean to look at you, Chris. Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's okay.
No, they're like they're 260. They stay in shape.
Now David Hayes would be probably more entertaining fighting a light heavyweight.
Well,
fighting Chad Dawson.
There's more money.
Yeah, I know. See, but the heavyweights, most of the heavyweights, I think the great athletes are playing, football or basketball or baseball.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we've seen a decline in American heavyweights.
Actually, the big great athletes here are playing, but abroad is really where it's taking off now.
Exactly.
So it's Eastern Europeans.
Well, that's why we've lost the American heavyweight champions. I mean, it's a little bit more lucrative for guys to go into football than it is to boxing.
Safer too.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
a head slap doesn't hurt as much as 500 punches to the head in one fight.
Yeah.
You find out a lot about a guy and you get hit in the chin.
Exactly. So who are you picking? Do you think it's going to be a scrap or not?
Mayweather.
Yeah. Easy?
Decision. That's what we said.
I think decision late, man. I think it'd be controversial. You'll have some guys that think that Shane got robbed, but I think Shane is going to make Floyd fight.
You guys are great athletes. What you just said to me about guys going in and laying it on the line, would you ever say that and walk? Is it disrespectful to walk up in casual conversation and go, Floyd, I just wish you would go and just finish somebody?
But it's one of those things that boxers don't want to get hurt. And sometimes to open yourself up to knock somebody out, you gotta risk getting knocked out. And why risk that sometimes when you can get an easy victory by just outpointing a guy? But I hope some guys, really, I hope they just really put that aside and go out there. I know Shane has to do it because this is either make or break for him. But Floyd, has other aspirations, and his mega fight is the next fight.
I mean, honestly, I would think it was disrespectful, and I'm going to say it for this reason. Yeah. I know when I get somebody that will sometimes come up to me and say, oh, well, you should have did this on the football field. And it's like, you don't even understand the science of it like that.
Right.
Like, you can't, it's something like that. Unless he values my opinion and he wants to hear something, then I would say something. But if not, he's out here to make money. He has a family. He has kids. I mean, if I was standing in his shoes and I could, beat the tar out of somebody and probably walk home without getting touched, I'd probably do the same thing. So I'm not going to say anything. I mean, as a fan, I want blood, but I mean, as a boxer, he's fighting a flawless fight, so you can't.
I think Gotti spoiled us all because he was a blood and guts guy. We love the blood and guts. Rest in peace, Gotti. But
it's a catch-22. When guys make a lot of money and they can see more money, obviously you got to protect yourself. Guys like Gotti weren't making a lot. That's how he made the money.
Right.
Him and Mickey Ward going at it.
Because when it's beat out of you, it's beat out of you.
All right, good deal. How's we got to wrap it up. You're going to move on here. Kris Jenkins and Bart Scott are with us. So have you seen Rex? Is he down?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's good. He's losing weight.
I thought I saw an ab the other day.
Yeah, you saw an ab. Yeah.
It was one big ab.
Yeah, I was going to say 120 of them.
He's breaking it down.
Did you guys see the hockey game where they took?
It was an abstinent woman that was standing behind him.
He said I think he said the breaking point was a hockey game where he tried to change the jersey, and I was like, oh man, and the shirt came up. There's some old guys there, and he's like, dude, pull it down.
He got stuck. Yeah,
that wasn't attractive.
I like him though. He's a tough guy. You saw him at the MMA event, right? The Dolphin fans are booing him, and he fires the finger at him.
Exactly. How can you not play for a guy like that?
And then he got fined.
I mean, but still though, I mean. It puts your coach, it makes him more relatable, to the players and stuff. I mean, our coach is getting fined. I mean, come on now. I mean, I don't want a coach who's just sitting there and doing everything perfect and then, screaming at us, telling us we're, worthless. I mean,
a perfect guy can't lead imperfect men.
There you go. I won't mention John Fox. I actually worked in Charlotte for 1 year when you were early there. I think it was 2002. And John's a good coach, but he's not one prone to that kind that Good coach, though.
I refuse to say anything about the Carolina Panthers until I retire.
There you go. All right.
I'm not saying.
So be at the press conference. We're going to get the juice.
When I retire, that's going to be hilarious.
All right. They're not going to retire the jersey because Chris will turn it down.
I don't think they retire the jersey if I kept my mouth shut for the rest of my life.
All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate it. Thanks.
A pleasure.
Love to see and talk to big fight fans, especially from the NFL.